AKA TenStace. And what we do is rotate brands in a space for 12 weeks at a time. We tell that brand story through design, but also experience. After those 12 weeks, we close down and then we reopen with a whole new brand, design, and story to tell. We featured Olipop, Little Words Project. We were in here making bracelets, a brownie company, and the last one we did was Nature Made. So now we have Northwest Bank in the space right now. Our official anniversary is September 7th that we open, 2021, so 5 years we'll be open. This is our 11th show. So we've done 11 activations, 10 of them in this space. 11, we were fortunate enough to do a experiential activation in New York City. So we were in Soho, 5,000 square foot for Nature Made. It was amazing.
What's this over here?
So basically with Northwest Bank, the big thing about them wanting to be in this space is they started in Pennsylvania and they have moved their corporate offices to Columbus. So this bank has been around since 1869. It was very important for them before they opened to give an experience to the community so that they can reach out and say, hey, come check us out, learn a little bit about us without actually going into the bank. So the whole space is based on 4 different categories. When we think of finance, we all have the same thoughts. Finding your ground, chart your horizon, create more space, or leave a mark. So essentially impact, future, stability, and freedom are the focus in the whole space. So we tell people to start here at this table, which is really cool. If you look, that side has a little arrow on it. And when I tell you we do cool stuff, you spin the wheel, give it a minute, it'll pop up. We landed on Chart Your Horizon. Here's some inspiring words and things for you to think about when it comes to that category. Essentially, this is thought-provoking, a good opportunity to have a conversation. Like, we're not there yet, but how do we get there? What's on the horizon? So the hope is, during this part, you're super inspired. But we want to inspire you a little bit more. So we have you over here, which we call this the imaginary. We took some prompts based on those 4 categories. We made these cool cards, and they all have different questions on them for people to fill out. So not my words, the words of the community, which is important. So the thought is you walk through this experience and you're inspired by others. The one thing with finance, we all think we're in this terrible situation or we're trying to figure things out on our own, but a lot of times we're all in the same boat. We're all thinking about the same thing. This is the opportunity to walk through this space and understand you're not alone in this and be inspired by someone else's words. You walk through, which is cool. As you walk through, you're inspired, being kind, travel, enjoy life, and creating memories. I mean, that's what we all want to do, right? We have out here, which is manifest your next. So this gives you the opportunity to leave your mark in the space and add to the imaginarium. So we have 2 cards per prompt for you to walk through, and they all have different things on it, but they're all based on those categories. You gonna do one?
Do it.
Yeah, you should do one.
My handwriting isn't too pretty.
That's okay. That's okay. It's all about who you can inspire. It's interesting when people say they have bad handwriting. Somebody can read it. Yeah. The right person can read it, right? That makes a huge difference, and that's what we're hoping. Stability will give me the confidence to do what? Maybe build on. I want a garage. I really want a pull bar. So, I mean, stability would allow me to do that and have a little apartment on the top. Yeah, I got the plans already in my head. It's already done. I just gotta find my ground. Right. Oh, he's gonna do it.
He's gonna do it.
Should we go cursive or print here?
Ooh.
Fun fact about me, I learned cursive before I learned print. It's really weird. Stability, confidence.
Well, first, before you write it down, what are you already thinking? You know what? Hold on to your card, because this is what's cool about what we do. Because not everyone's gonna get it, right? So we have these 2 rooms over here. If you feel overwhelmed, this room, if you walk in.
Oh, wow.
Box breathing. Give you a minute to think about it. Right. So we say basically in this room, this is where you can give it to the universe, right?
Yeah.
But this room over here, so this one you want to walk in, this is when you allow the universe to speak back to you. So you want to look around and find the first 3 words that grab you.
Take a look.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I see the word sea, S-E-A. Maybe I'm supposed to post up by the sea on the water. Something, I don't know.
I ain't mad at that.
I see wonder.
Ooh.
See, wonder and security.
Ooh, I saw that
Security.
at the same time.
It's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yep. Yeah.
Ready?
I think I know.
Okay.
I know. All right, gang. I decided stability, I believe, will give me the confidence to take bigger creative leaps of faith, okay? Vibes on High was already a huge creative leap of faith, you know what I'm saying? We started off not really knowing what we were doing, and we don't always really know what we're doing, but here we are still doing it. And so that just goes to show that taking those leaps of faith will pay off in one way or another. Even in ways you may not realize until you take it to the grave. You might go to the grave and never realize it, but I just believe the universe is going to feed you or someone else who can really use that energy in one way, shape, or form. You never know where that energy is going. So take those leaps of faith. You never know who you might inspire. You never know who you might touch, who you might change, what lanes you might open up for yourself, your family, people around you. But yeah, do that. It's Vibes on High.
Okay guys, I said stability will give me the confidence to truly create the life that I want for myself. I feel like a lot of times we can be almost on survival mode and we're just trying to like make ends meet and make it through the day, and not always are we focused on really what we want to build for ourselves, even creatively or just in life in general. So I said stability will allow me the freedom to create the life I truly want, and putting it into the universe, we'll see what happens. Vibes on High, baby.